And here we are. We are back with the JP Pod, and we got another special guest coming to talk with us. This is my Aunt Marcy, all the way from Grayson, Georgia, if I'm not mistaken, and just take a little time to talk with her. It's been a minute, been like a few months now, and great to always talk to her. But have her on the guest here at the JP Pod. Aunt Marcy, how are you doing today?
Doing wonderful.
That is awesome. I just wanted to go ahead and get a couple questions out there. First off, how's the family been? Like, give me an update. Like, we last time we spoke was like in I believe it was like in August, right? Or before August, and it was unfortunate what we had to deal with, on personal level. But since then, give me an update on that.
Since then, we've kind of been going back and forth to mom's, trying to handle her estate and see, who wants what and everything. We've been pulling some stuff to the side for y'all. Um, Autumn got a job at a research facility, so that's exciting.
It's awesome to hear that my cousin she's doing good.
Yeah, and everybody else is just doing their own thing.
That's awesome. All right, so I mean, if they're available, they can feel free to jump in and say something, say hi or whatever. That's what the JP Pod is all about. Is just being yourself and feel good vibe. Feel free to just talk amongst ourselves. Get a little few minutes of your time, and then we move on. But as far as like Thanksgiving, what to you like from your growing up standpoint and how you feel today? Like what is like Thanksgiving meaning for you?
Mostly just being with family.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Like the family is one of the biggest things, and sadly, things are a little short and temporary than we would hope for or expect in some cases. But it really boils down to being, able to do that. And one of the things that I am still grateful for, and I know she's watching, she always uh, is when Grandma, I got to speak to her last year for Thanksgiving, and it sucks, with what has been going on personally in our lives, with that huge loss. Um, but it's something I can be grateful for and appreciative for in my personal view, because I may have not ever gotten to do that last year. I don't know if I would have been able to do that, the year before. Time was very borrowed, and when you talk about, family being a main aspect of like Thanksgiving, I couldn't agree more, because like it just goes to show, unfortunately, we lost grandma a couple of months ago. Sucks, but we gotta pull ourselves together and keep going forward. And I know that's a sensitive subject for you as it is for me, but that's one thing I can definitely say. You know what? At least I got to do that.
Yeah, if it wasn't for mom, we wouldn't have that, need, that feeling of need with for the family,
Yeah.
because we would get together and it'd be Aunt Delia and her kids and just whoever could come,
You,
just
you talk about like bone chilling. An experience I just saw recently on Facebook. It kind of similar in a weird way. This young woman I know here in town. I don't know if she's related to me in some sense. We have the same last name, but like not a lot of dots connected. But anyways, her dad was in the hospital on life support, and they had her on had him on 100% life support, and
wow.
yeah, he they were gonna pull the plug on him, but
Yeah.
luck has had it. He was like starting to come to, and like he was trying to escape like his breathing cord. I can't remember what exactly was said in the post, but anyways, it went from 100% to like 50% within a week, and then to like 35% when they came to visit him, and they've got him off life support, and he's doing well. And I'm thinking, wow, you talk about a life saving experience that you can take with you throughout every year on Thanksgiving. Like that was a close one, and you talk
Yes.
about being thankful. Life is very short, and most people don't seem to value, especially around the holidays. That there's usually the greedy, stubborn type, and I got on subject about this as a comical sense, but at the same time in a reality sense. There are those timid family members that every family has, that usually are that they've got that smug behavior, like they've done so much, and they look at you like and they kind of throw shade at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, Unfortunately, one of my friends up north, we talked to her earlier, and she was telling me about her sister. I was like, oh God, you got one of those families. So yeah, that was a fun little experience. But yeah, I've just been doing this, and hanging in there. Um, but yeah, uh, back to Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, I'm getting off track here.
Okay.
But as far as like Thanksgiving, what has to be like, there's no exception, no denying it. What has to be an every year dish for you?
I mean, definitely the turkey.
Yeah.
It's no no joke on that. And it has to be the whole dang bird. We've seen people tearing those things up and just laying them on the pan. I'm like, that's not a Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah.
And of course, pumpkin pie.
Oh yeah, you gotta have pumpkin pie. Especially gotta have the Cool Whip, or as Stewie Griffin would say, Cool Whip.
Exactly.
Yeah. How, I mean, is everyone there? I mean, is Uncle Jerry at the house by any chance, or they want to get a
Yeah,
chance to
they're all
say hi?
here. I can kind of one by one grab them real quick.
Yeah, just give them a little quick hello, and let them know I'm just doing this little podcast thing. If they want to, say something, if they want to, they got some sort of social media or something, they want to link it, go ahead.
All
Uh,
right. Well, here's Marion.
hey, Marion,
Hey,
how you doing, kiddo?
I'm doing good.
That's good. Right now, I'm just currently doing something, putting something together as far as like Thanksgiving. I'll give a quick little questions here. For you, what to you is like the biggest key and meaning for Thanksgiving? And the second question is, what is like your have to dish at Thanksgiving? No questions asked.
Have to dish that for that one. That's definitely between deviled eggs and stuffing.
Okay, right on.
And the answer to the other question is definitely just quality time with family. You can't have Thanksgiving without family. And if you don't really, and because I know a lot of people don't have family to spend for Thanksgiving, so I would say that any just close friends that you would consider family could work too.
Awesome answer. I like that. Yeah, right now I'm just doing the JP pod. You'll be seeing this on YouTube. I'm putting some things together here, and I love those answers. It's all authentic, all unscripted reality, and just putting it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Of
And
course.
I love being able to hear from y'all. I'm glad that y'all are doing good. It's been a couple of months since we've talked. Things have been a little rough on the edge, and it's to be expected. With the bombshell that we had. But
Yeah,
we're slowly getting back together.
I can tell, and I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. So like I heard you got this new job, or no, excuse me, Autumn did. What'd you say you were getting into?
I'm getting into not only streaming but also just art in general. But I also got a job. I'm just waiting to hear back for when I start because I may be starting uh probably sometime after Thanksgiving because things are a bit busy for them right now.
Well, yeah, of course. This is like the major time for sales anywhere.
Yeah.
But as far as like your hobbies or links, do you have any thing to throw out there?
I have a Twitch.
You have a Twitch
Uh,
account?
yeah, I have a
Cool.
Twitch and I'm probably going to be streaming later tonight.
Awesome. Just taking the time, to give a little shout out to those who have links, and also reaching out to family and friends because this year, like most times at Thanksgiving, I'm usually out with her family, doing something like an hour and a half away out of town, away from everything. So taking the time to you know I guess bask in the moments that we have as family. Because the one thing I learned from the trip to Georgia and Tennessee, as well as dealing with the heartache of a loss, is time is valuable, and if you can take the time to reach out to family. I know it's not an everyday thing that you can do as much as you'd like to, but it's important, to at least reach out to them when you can.
Yeah.
So, this is kind of my way of giving back by not only talking to, my family and friends, but also, putting out some content that maybe those who are watching might actually get a good feel from it.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with that. Being able to reach out for different platforms, getting people to have different feels for things, while also talking about what's important is absolutely a good thing. And I feel like not a lot of people do that these days.
Yeah. Everybody's got to pull a stunt just to be recognized. I mean, even if it's something that's completely like out of context, like you see a lot of things that go on in this world, and it's kind of sickening for a lot of people. People that are raised in the 90s, and I even say some of the early 2000s.
And that is absolutely correct. And I don't think if you because I don't like taking the easy route when it comes to getting recognized anywhere. I like to take that slow and steady route.
Oh yeah.
And so when I see all these people doing the dumbest things to just to get recognized and just for clout, I'm like, you guys are stupid.
Yeah, they'll pay for it in the end. You
Yeah,
know,
half
you
the
know
time they get arrested or something.
that, or their body, it takes its toll. Like the body will take its toll eventually. Like they do something stupid that it's gonna affect them health wise or something like that. Yeah, catches up
Exactly.
with you. Um, but I just wanted to get a little intake on some things, and this is one of those things I really feel good about doing. I don't know, it just feels like a calling.
Of course. And I'm so happy that you found one of your callings.
Did you get a chance to watch the Trick or Heat special with the hot chocolate challenge?
I haven't yet, but that's definitely on my to-do list, and I will be getting around to that.
I'll keep I'll let you know, and I'll let MRC know. You're gonna hear me say the F word a few times because like you can't help it when you have
Oh,
something like scalding hot burning your tongue. You're not gonna have the most cleanest language barriers.
oh yeah. Uh, I had a Halloween special on my Twitch account where I was doing a you laugh, you get punished. Where if I laugh at videos, I have to spin a wheel of punishments that I made. And
Oh wow.
once in a row, I had to drink hot sauce.
Oh no.
And it was habanero hot sauce. I didn't want to just
Oh.
I didn't want to hurt myself with like ghost pepper or something. So I just went with something that I could handle.
Oh God.
It was bad. I'm so glad I didn't end up choking on
Like
it or something.
here, like what we did is like I ordered like on Amazon for it was like $15, but I'm like whatever. He wants to do something, and he's into this kind of thing, doing like spicy food challenges, and I'm sitting there looking like, well, what about the world's spiciest chocolate bar? Since the one chip challenge is completely out of the question, they banned it from everywhere. So we're sitting there running out some ideas, and like, well, what's the world's hottest chocolate bar like? And I'm sitting there reading, and the label is like, I like it. You think you can get it? Did a little magic, ordered it online, and I'm thinking, okay, this thing it looks like a little like a little Cheez-It, really. It's
Oh
that
yeah.
freaking tiny. But we did six pieces each in one go, and it like it doesn't take its time. Like the one chip challenge, like you're able to hang in there for about 5 seconds until it starts to burn. But this chocolate, like as soon as it touches your tongue, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
what have I got myself into? And you'll see that in the video because I'm sitting there like, okay, getting a little hot. The next thing, can't breathe, and it's funny, and I don't mind being the laughing joke at that point, because again, that's another thing that he wanted to do, and I was like, well, you're gonna be my guest on the podcast. Let's fucking go. Let's do it.
Of
Excuse my
course.
language, but yeah.
Oh no, you're good. I will say another thing actually about my Twitch is that it is definitely I do curse a lot on it because it's a gaming platform.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah,
I
so
hear that. I hear you on that. When I play online, I try to watch what I say sometimes, as a content creator, because I'm posting on TikTok, posting on YouTube, posting on wherever. I could be posting on, someone's granny's doorstep. Who knows? Uh, but my point is, like, I've learned over the time, watching other, creators and seeing how well they do. First thing I've learned is I've got to, not take things seriously. First thing, and if I do cuss within a reason. Like, make it uh, stand out. Like, there's a moment where, like for a gaming standpoint, like say something epic just happens, and it doesn't always happen on an often kind of basis. Then there's a time it's like, oh fuck, something like that.
yeah,
Um, but as far as like a lot of stuff, I try to keep it filtered. Try to keep somewhat family oriented, but not on like not censored. Because if I censor it, I feel like it's restricting. Um,
yeah.
but I also try to watch like how much I use my sense of vocabulary. Oh my God, this is fun. I
It
don't know
is.
what it is. I love. I've gotten addicted to doing podcasts. Like when I'm at work, I don't know about you, but I put the earbud in one ear, and I'm just kind of keep going, keep working, and everything. And
Yeah.
I listen to podcasts like comedian Harlan Williams. You ever seen the movie Half Baked?
It sounds familiar. I may have heard of it in passing, but I haven't like taken a minute to watch it.
Or anyways, this famous comedian known as Harlan Williams, he's been doing this for like 12 years in podcasting, and
Yeah.
he's a comedian. He's kind of over the top. He's wacky, um, but he gets on subjects, and he brings guests on his show, and a lot of times he does some of his work without a guest. And like he got on a subject about the Will Smith slap to Chris Rock for about an hour, and I was just glued. Like I couldn't take my ear away. I couldn't and even watching on video, like seeing his mannerisms, like really getting into character. It's like fuck, man. Let me give this a shot, and I got like 7 likes and 37 views for Trick or Heat. So we'll see where this goes.
I can tell it's good. I can tell that it's all gonna that's all gonna end up in your favor and things are gonna go great.
Uh, that's wow. That really resonates with me to hear that. I really hope it does. I've never been one of those to make plans and, like set goals, because when I go to set a goal, it just kind of falls apart. But, if
Yeah.
I feel something going, just kind of take it, see where it leads me to.
I'm gonna give the phone back, or I'm gonna go and give the call back to my mom. I'll see you around, man.
All right, love you, and thank you for
Love
your
you
time.
too.
Right.
No problem.
All right, we just had a little talk with my cousins, Marion, my Aunt Marcy, and now we're talking to my cousin Dale from Grayson, Georgia. Dale, how you doing, man?
Well as I can be, holding it together.
That's good. Just wanted to get a little quick conversation right now. I'm doing this Thanksgiving podcast, the JP Pod, on YouTube. And what we're doing right now is a little special Thanksgiving thing where I'm, talking to friends and family. Maybe they got some links like Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. Put that out there. But the first thing I want to talk about is, first off, what to you is like the main key and meaning for Thanksgiving? I mean, like, what does it mean for you? And also want to talk about on a bonus, and it's only because of you, is I want to talk about the movie Thanksgiving, because I want to get your insight on that, because I've never seen it, and maybe get your opinion on it. But go ahead.
Okay, well, if we're gonna just talk about the movie real quick, I'll just let you know I haven't seen that yet, so I don't have much input on that. But as far as I've seen on the few trailers, like advertisements that's been thrown at me, I'm like, okay, maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be a fun watch, but really, like, who asked for this? Like we had the Violent Night for the Christmas holiday, and that was pretty spectacular. I love that movie.
Oh yeah,
Thanks.
I loved it. It was actually really good.
We'll see on Thanksgiving. I'll hold my judgment on that one.
I totally agree, man. Like, I'll give it its credit. To my knowledge, I actually found out it took like 15 years into a not a fan made, but a fake movie trailer for Grindhouse, which was like a double trailer back in 2006. And one of the fake movie trailers was Thanksgiving. And 15 years later, now they're making it into a movie. It's kind of got my curiosity going. Like, okay, they're going to take something that was supposed to be grimy and gory in the first place, and it's going to be like, one of those talks that people are going to have every year about the movie, like as far as slashers go, for, Thanksgiving every year. Will it work out? Maybe, but from what I've heard in reviews, some people are saying it's kind of like another Scream copy, kind of like Happy Death Day to You, which was actually a good movie.
That's what I need to see.
Guessing who the killer was, and I like those type of genres when it comes like to horror and stuff. But Thanksgiving is such more than just taking something like that and turning it into a gore fest. It seems almost impossible.
Oh, I mean, there's ways to do it. It's just how controversial are you willing to get with it?
Well, from what I've seen in the trailer, the
I don't
cook,
think they're going for with it.
like cooking the woman alive and stuff like that's pretty gnarly, from what I can tell. But who knows? I've seen some of what Terrifier delivered in their gore fest, and my God. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It makes Pennywise look like a wimp.
Oh, wow.
Like Art the Clown from Terrifier, just he puts Pennywise or any slasher you've ever seen to shame. Like, I honestly think Art the Clown could have been like a special character for the new Mortal Kombat game. It was right there, because like if you see what he does, it looks like something off of Mortal Kombat. Like he's ripping through someone even if they're dead, and like biting into someone's heart. It's pretty gruesome stuff.
Oh,
But-
Terrifier's that clown movie?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
2016. I haven't seen this one.
yeah, Art the Clown is just insane. I mean, I've never actually watched the movies, but seeing the kill counts and seeing what they do, like they really put in the time and the effort for those effects. And
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a lot better than the Winnie the Pooh movie. That movie was trash.
Actually, I had such high hopes for that one.
Blood and Honey. Okay, first off, I thought to myself, how the hell are you going to take a Disney classic character like Winnie the Pooh and make him into a horror movie? And I watched it, and it was very like, it was like pulling teeth, basically. Like, it's a long process, but it's painful to watch, and it's like, what the hell is going on?
Probably not in the good way either.
Yeah, and I was just thinking to myself, like, thank God I got to watch this for free on Peacock, because if I'd watched this in the theater, you know what? Just stab me in the foot and call me Sally or something. Like, jeez, man. Could have they've been so poor about it. Like, the blood was what CG it looked like, and the killer concept of what Pooh Bear was like. It wasn't even Winnie the Pooh. It was like a big, tall farmer guy wearing a creepy Pooh Bear mask. You know, like, that's the best we can come up with.
That's lame.
Like, I knew that it was going to be one of those slashers, but I thought they would at least had something. I mean, they had some decent gore kills, but I mean, Cocaine Bear did way better than that crap.
That's something I've been itching to see too. I need to get that. I need to watch that.
Cocaine Bear is free on Peacock, and it's definitely worth watching. It's hilarious. Huh?
You said it's free on Peacock?
Yes, it's free on Peacock.
Okay.
Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear was good, and so was Megan. And I'm hoping that they put Thanksgiving on Peacock, because I really don't want to go to a theater and buy the movie. But I'm curious. I am very curious, because, you know, it is that time of year, and how much will they warp? I guess I'm asking you, like, how far they will go, because, you know, Eli Roth is the director of the movie, so...
What else is he known for?
Hostel.
Let's see. I'm looking his name up. Eli Roth.
And I think he was responsible for Machete or Machete.
Machete. Oh, Inglourious Bastards. Knock Knock. Cabin Fever. Oh, he's doing the Borderlands movie.
Yeah, and next year, 2024.
Okay.
So, I mean, there is promise and potential in this movie may being good, but, you know, I don't want it to be one of those gore fests where it's like they take it, like, too far where they don't need to. You know,
where it's like gore just for the sake of gore at that point?
Yeah, like, just, you know, okay, we've already killed the person, but we're just going to keep on going and going and going. It's like, okay, you made your point. We can do a whole movie if you want. Like, you know, we don't need an hour session of you killing somebody, just that one person. See, I'm one of those traditional, like, okay, kill someone, do it in a creative fashion, and then move on to the next person. Don't just kill the person and just, you know, keep mutilating the body until there's, like, nothing left of it. Like,
oh yeah, it loses luster after a while.
Yeah, it's just kind of funny and boring at the same time. But okay, so back onto Thanksgiving. That was the first part. Now the other thing is, to you, what is like the key points and meaning for you as far as Thanksgiving, and is your opinion?
My opinion, I say, you know, you can word it in however many different ways you want, but at least where I'm at right now, I look at it as, no matter how dark things are, you gotta, like, just think of the positive things. Keep those things in mind, and don't let the negativity bog you down. Just keep in mind that there are things we're to be thankful for. You know, no matter how bad things are.
Yeah, and always have hope and value the time that is well spent.
Exactly. Time is another precious commodity.
Yeah, unfortunately, we know that firsthand due to a lot of things that we've had to endure over the years. You know, whether it being a loss of a family member or maybe loss of something that that was meaningful to us at some point.
Yeah.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
You know, since we're here, I didn't know if I was going to be talking about this on here, but
Oh,
I
it's
guess
cool. I mean, if you want me to edit this part out later, it's
I
fine.
know it's all good. I mean, it's fitting enough with the conversation that it's all right.
All right.
Remind me exactly. Was it July? Grandma passed away.
I believe it was, yeah, on July 27th is when we met up, and I think we heard about it like August 3rd, I think it was.
Okay.
It's escaping my mind, but it's there, but it's the date that escapes me.
Right. Same here.
The
I
feeling and the experience, that's a different story.
Yeah. So literally not long after that, probably within almost exactly a month, I lost my best friend to a drunk driver.
Damn, man, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm serious. Wow, sincere condolences.
Yeah, it's I'm not gonna lie, I'm not dealing with it very well.
Well, I
I mean,
mean,
I was 12, I believe, and I'm 24 now.
well, I know that a loss is a very tough subject for us all, but if I can make light of the subject, when you do, have your traditional things going on for the Thanksgiving, if you don't feel like talking to anybody, and you have one of those rude family members that really rub you the wrong way, just say your grace and then look over them with that stink eye and be like, pass the fucking gravy.
Don't skip on the mashed potatoes either.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we had so many great times, and she was a very positive influence in my life, and I'm never gonna forget her.
That's awesome, man. That's what it's all about. Like, we I feel like in our lives, in flesh, that's our temporary.
Love you, Nick.
That's like our temporary home, is like living in the flesh. But our lives and our memories, that's what lasts forever, and that's what carries on. Through the years go by, and it's that energy that helps provide us to mentally, prepare ourselves throughout the day or throughout the year, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what it's like to lose a close friend like that. As you know, one of which reason I got a tattoo on my arm of the old guitar, if you will, the BC Rich memorial tattoo, as a good friend of mine who helped me become who I am today. He gave me an outlook on life that I didn't have so much. Because if you think about it, I didn't have a father figure growing up. William, he didn't come into my life until I was like 16.
Mm-hmm.
And so, these things never really occurred to me until like 2016, when my good friend passed away. I was like, okay.
Sorry, you said what year?
2016.
Uh,
And I was shocked and speechless and stuff like that, but I was just like, okay, what do I do now? Do I sit here and mope around? Nah.
it's very
He'd be pissed off at me if I carried on like this.
yeah.
He would want me to do like he envisioned, and I always try to keep that in the back of my mind and just think about, okay, like, all right, I'm stuck, what the fuck to do. And then I think about that friend that helped me become who I am today, and the people that, like, family like you, and friends outside of work or inside of work, they can relate to me. But had it not been for him, I would have been just that shelled up person that really didn't open up like this.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, think of it like this. I mean, yeah, you have a lot of memories and stuff. Uh, and selfishly, we all want someone to come back and whatnot. But what we can get out of it is our life's lessons. If anything, that past friends or family members who have gone on to the other side, if there's anything we can gain from that, it's you know different perspective on life because we've experienced certain things
What you
that
going?
help
Oh.
us interpret life a little differently.
Oh yeah. It like I said, how bad it gets. Keep the positive and keep the positives in mind, and always
Absolutely.
be.
But yeah, I'm really sorry to hear about your friend. God, I know how that hurts, man.
It's the numbness you feel in that first, and it's crazy. I can't even tell you how long that lasted. It's just a feeling,
Well,
Uh,
I'll
feel
give
stuck
you
for a while.
I'll give you a funny story. I mean, it's kind of funny, but at the same time, kind of sad. But so when I heard about the incident, it was way too soon to talk about anything. Uh, Laura, my other half, she looked at me just randomly smiling, and she goes, "I like grapes," and I like grapes. From that point on, that was just my inside, jokey side. I just randomly, yeah, I like grapes, just being goofy. But she tried it, and when she did that, I kid you not, I started bawling my eyes out. Like I cried like I have just gone through and saw Titanic on repeat. Okay. Just crying my eyes out because when she said that, it triggered like memories of when my goofy ass friend would just randomly do something like that, or the time when he took a sack of weed and smacked me in the face with it when I'm asleep, for school the next morning. You know, a lot of unfortunate moments. He was kind of a dick, but at the same time, those funny moments helped me take life less seriously, if that makes any sense.
Hmm.
But yeah, oh my god, I was hysterically just crying my eyes out when all she did was, I like grapes. And then, oh, I just lost it.
Yeah, I mean, I am. It's not even been that long for me, but maybe it's not something that somebody says, but it's just I don't know. I'll have those moments like I'll feel like I'm handling it well, and then I'll just be alone with my thoughts, and then I'm just not
Yeah.
handling it well. I mean,
Well, I mean, you're gonna go through that. Unfortunately, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say it was easy because that seems like a cop out, but it seemed more relieving when it came down to the situation with grandma. Because everybody was there for each other. We were all together. We related to a similar hurt. Uh, but when it comes to a friend that's close to you specifically, it's almost like you're kind of by yourself.
yeah, like with your grandma, it's a little bit different. We all everybody knows at some point that with the elderly, it's like that's just how things are. We all know eventually. You know what I'm saying? But like
Yeah,
with it's really hard when you feel like that they're just taken away from you.
it really is. Ah, man.
Some selfish fucking person.
Well, I mean, for for what it's worth, like grandma passing. I mean, it sucks, but at the same time, I'm kind of look at I try to put a silver lining on things. I mean, one, most importantly, she's not suffering, and secondly, it's like she all gave us certain structure to go and do something, even if it's not something that's leading towards success. Do something that we love and do something that we can cherish, because once it's gone, it's gone. And I think
Mhm.
that's one thing that I got from that visitation, like, because everything just immediately hit me all at once.
With grandma, I mean.
Yeah, going into the house and seeing y'all, it was like, again, I had a fucking Twilight moment where I thought you were like 6 years old and I was like 15 at some point. I guess it was just like grandma putting a spell on us or something.
Like, man, where'd the time go?
Yeah, like, holy crap. Is it really 2023 still? Are we not in 2004? Because, like, it's strange how a family situation like that just turns things around.
Right.
And it really, really gets you to stop and think and really just marinate, if you will. Marinate in the thoughts of what could be and what you should do from the future. Like, some things will call out to you and you don't know why, but you'll just go and do it.
Oh yeah.
And I guess that's the silver lining when it comes down to a loss, is like, it puts your life in a different perspective and it makes you really think and re-strategize on how to live your life.
And
And
and under certain circumstances, and I'd say you probably it's not even limited to like you first finding out about it. This I'd say this can probably happen at any point during the process. Is that fire being lit under your ass?
oh yeah.
Do something different.
And I think that's what's going through me, like doing with these the podcast or getting myself out there more, is like, I don't want to be looking at my life and just thinking, what the hell did I do? Like, you know, yeah, I
I
made this amount of money, but I'm still miserable. I didn't share any experience. I didn't do anything. Like,
That actually reminds me of a quote. Matter of fact, since you say that, let me find it. I write down a lot of quotes on my phone for later reference.
all right, what you got?
It was. I'm almost there. Where is it? Okay. The quote by Theodore Roosevelt: "Never throughout history has a man who lived a life of ease left a name worth remembering."
Theodore Roosevelt. Okay, we're wow, that's presidents, right? Wow,
Was he a president?
Ted Roosevelt, right?
Yeah. Because I know there was like somebody who maybe that was just maybe I'm thinking about Benjamin Franklin, how people always thought he was a president but he wasn't.
No, Benjamin Franklin,
Okay, yeah, he was the 26th president. That's right.
yeah, invented electricity.
Right. Well, I knew that, but I thought there was somebody else that people always thought was the president, but he turns out he wasn't. Yeah, Theodore was the 26th.
And
Okay.
last thing I'm gonna say on this little podcast recording, the last question I'm gonna give, and I'll let you do whatever you got to do. But the last question I want to get out here, Dale, is what is your, like? There's no excuse, no denial, and you have to have it for Thanksgiving. What is the one dish that you have to have?
Oh, damn, that is a good question because I, for
Like,
one,
you will not accept no for an answer. Like, I have to have this. No arguments.
For Chris, it'd probably be like with the banana pudding, maybe.
and I might have to
Or
say,
Mike needs a ham. Mike needs his ham.
I'm a basic person. I'm probably have to say some potato salad and some pumpkin pie.
Potato salad and pumpkin pie.
Mhm.
I'm not big on potato salad. She loves it. But pumpkin pie, oh god, that's like paradise right there.
Oh my god, yeah, and like people, no shame on people who like their almond pies or whatever, but never been able to like those like that.
I've never had almond pie, pecan pie. That's a different story.
Oh,
I
you know
like
what? Yeah, I meant pecan.
I like pecan pie. It's good, but if I had to choose between the two, I mean, pumpkin wins every time. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, I don't know where I got almond pie from. What the fuck?
I might just get like I might have to like take a pumpkin pie with myself to my room and just have an intimate session. Just sit there and eat my pumpkin pie and
Light some candles, play some music.
light some candles and watch people cook turkeys on TV. Who knows?
Sounds like a hell of a time.
Yeah, well, in my case, I'll probably just put on the good old fashioned cartoon version of the Grinch. Sit there and just munch on my pumpkin pie.
Because Christmas is a coming.
Oh yeah, Christmas is coming, and that's another thing that I will be getting myself into as far as like wrestling is concerned. I'll be doing my video game show again. But man,
VCW.
I don't want to take up too much of your time. It was fun talking with you. Go ahead and get your mom back on the phone, and hopefully you'll get to see this podcast. It'll be up.
Still got two other cousins to talk to, don't you?
Oh, I didn't know if they were still there.
Yeah, I mean, we got. I saw Nick a little while ago. Like, I'm sure he's awake.
Is he gonna want to talk? I mean,
Oh, he's gonna talk.
alright.
Hey, yo, you better talk. I just said that because I don't know if you heard what I said before I came in. JP's on the phone though. I just
Hey, what's up, Nicholas? How you doing, man?
what's up, man?
Not much. Just doing a little questionnaire and talking here. Doing a little podcast record, just going with the flow. And just been asking questions with the family and then seeing how you're doing. But
All right, buddy. I'm gonna let y'all two talk. All right.
All right, man. Love you, bro. All
Love you too, bro.
right, take it easy.